Okay, I got my mic, and today, guys, we're going to be playing egils and the Titans at the Patriots Stadium. I'll be back. Let me go watch my.
I want to let the water run for a second. Get it warm.
Hey, I'm making a YouTube video. I just paused it. It's good, the water.
What are you spitting out?
Nothing.
Washing goods?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't washed your goods in?
Are you going to fix breakfast?
Yeah.
I'm back. Let me rub this in. Alright, let me put my pillows off if I want to leave it on the floor. I'm getting in a camera effect, and I'm gonna show you all that.
Chuck, you take a look at this matchup. I don't know if it's going to be one in the trenches from the
I get
out, whatever. It's going to be a good game.
Oh, without a doubt. I can't wait to see the big fellas have an impact. We're always spotlighting those wide receivers and quarterbacks and running backs.
Dang it! Right there,
the guys. I can't wait to see which one tilts the balance for their team.
Patriots Stadium. See, Patriots. See, come here. Patriots Stadium. See, Patriots Stadium. And I'm the Eagles. I'm the Eagles.
Now it's the Boise State
Stadium.
Because it's a Super Bowl.
Now open field. The 40. The 30. 10.
No, I just made it the Patriots. It ain't no Super Bowl. I just wanted to.
73 yards. And the Eagles have taken the
I'm making a
early lead.
YouTube video. Oh, we got a score. Look, that was the first time. When I first got the ball, I got a score. Ain't that cool? I'm good.
That's what my horse racing friends would say. They call the flyer out of the gate.
Made it.
Guess what?
Tennessee though. That I got the ball first, so that means that the Titans get the ball at third half. Right?
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score.
Good, early.
Indeed.
But I passed it through his head, I think. No, he didn't. He's gonna get up. Yeah, get it. There you go. 25 yard line.
Return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
See. On 16, they still have it at the 20-yard line. There's Tom Brady.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in
Really
his
good
tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No. I'm gonna miss this up. Where's my guy? No, this is Jenkins.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll go down right
Why
at
not
the
keep
30-yard
running?
line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set
That's
up
how we
the
get
third
touchdowns.
down.
It's a good game. Come on. I want to sack
Looking out of the
Mariota.
gun, Mariota. And able to find
What?
Baker.
Freaking.
Finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Oh, this is a good game.
Play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
I heard so much about
Lordy
the
knows
offense
what
Marcus Mariota ran while he was
Tiny
in the league,
little
about how people were just wide open, how he couldn't fail to hit them. He always said the same thing. He sure as heck didn't miss him very
Game
often.
is a
Very
count.
accurate,
Super
even on short
Bowls.
Yeah,
throws.
he can go short, he
2
can go deep,
weeks.
obviously, but he's really good with that
Super
short
Bowl.
passing game.
Dart thrower, very accurate. Receivers love
After
it.
this game.
So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down first and goal.
And I know
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to
Look
go
at the
to the bench
Titans.
now and figure out.
Look, if Titans win, look, let me tell you. If Titans win this game. Okay, guys. So, here's what the Super Bowl's gonna be. Titans and the Eagles, and they're just practicing this game. And the Super Bowl is gonna be in Tennessee. If Titans win, but Eagles, it's just gonna be.
He juked him, and now running right through
Both
it.
of us
And
have
he'll get
run
it up
up.
to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Titans. Who's gonna win?
Well, let's go league wide before this next drive starts. Last week we discussed some of the trades that happened. Jay Ajayi did look pretty good in the Philly uniform. He had a touchdown run.
Boy, they really made a great deal to get him, and now they compare him to LeGarrette Blount, and you
Did you see
got a
that
thunder
move?
lightning type thing. And Ajayi showed some lightning against Denver. But how about this? Kelvin Benjamin went, but on a Thursday night game, not enough time to get him ready to play for his new team in Buffalo. Jimmy Garoppolo did not play with San Francisco. We'll find out when they both will get on the field. And how about the Saints and the Cardinals? Because remember, the Adrian Peterson trade, I think it benefited both teams.
Yeah, AP went over 100 yards. Kamara and Ingram, they've really settled in as well. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he rifles one incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the
Same play,
intended
same play.
receiver.
Okay, same play.
And second
Coach is
down.
same play.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Flushed out right. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, 30.
Hey, you have to see this instant replay. One play. Oh, gosh. You ready? It was 3rd and like 12. No, it was 3rd and 10, right? Right?
Yeah.
It was the Eagles. See how close I am to the touchdown?
Yeah.
It was 3rd and 10, and watch.
Why do you go back for like that?
Watch.
Dang. You went right through him, didn't you?
I'm doing a YouTube video. Yeah.
And the Eagles
What?
take
Don't
the
go
lead.
back so far. You stood some of that on the floor.
I'm sorry. Why don't I do? But what if nobody's wide open?
14-7 ball game.
Well, you just gotta throw it. You can't wait to make it. You just gotta make the play.
Huh?
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Just about 4 or 5 steps back.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Why do they always keep on getting? Why do they always keep on putting their knee down?
Start at the 25. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments.
Flag!
No plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I'm actually surprised they didn't get out of that play. I didn't see anyone pressing the line of scrimmage for the defense.
On second down, here's Henry.
Hey.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He lost
If I'm getting
there,
back in
and
more.
it's third down.
They're going to get that 50
As soon
yards
as the snap came, you could see
turn.
defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move.
James. Here you go.
For him.
Here.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think
Okay,
they
you
have the
ready?
right idea. Just take what you get on third
Kick
and
it,
forever.
Kimmy.
Yeah, in real life.
Hold up, guys. Changing the camera type. I'm changing the camera type.
Yes, it's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you evolve. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
On is Kern, the punter, to
30.
send this one away. And take it right at the 35. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over.
Effect. That ain't it. This is it. No, this is the second. Here's the second one, here's the third one, here's the fourth one, here's the fifth one. There you go. Oh, that was it. What's wrong with my camera? Okay, so there, that was the new fix. Told you, I got new fix. Come on.
They'll begin the drive with a jive. Muscles him off. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
Looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose. Because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling. Focus after that run isn't how many yards they gain. It's that they gained a first down, and they've been running it well all game long.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
They find some open field here. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2.
He's funny. I'm just going to laugh out loud to him.
Go ahead and mark that down as one of the most bizarre first down calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake, and it backfires.
We've seen a lot of
first down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen a lot of innovation throughout the years.
I'm going to keep on doing them. These are
We've gone
fun.
from single wing to the T formation to shotgun, right? Running spread, run and shoot. You name it, right?
To first down field goal.
First down field goal fakes.
No.
That's an innovation that will not catch on.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So that man on the tackle there, Kevin Byard. How about the 2 weeks that he has had 5 interceptions?
3 against the Browns, 2 more against Joe Flacco and the Ravens. Leads the league with 6 interceptions, but that's exactly why he was drafted by Tennessee. In his college career at MTSU, Middle Tennessee State, 19 interceptions for his career.
Wow. Yeah.
He's a ball hawk.
And what an impressive run he's having right now. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Nigel Bradham from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Out of his end zone, Mariota. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith, and they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
They ain't playing all 4 quarters. Look.
A first down carry for Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took...
Understand.
For you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
2nd and 10 for the offensive group.
to Henry. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll run it again with Henry. And some room to roam now. Finding room inside the 40. 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Now it's the former Eagle. Didn't have too much success with him, though. It's DeMarco Murray. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays, too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
They go with Murray again. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen. Play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting. Your offense. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And Suckup will put this one right through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, they started this drive in as tough a spot as you can at their own 1, so they're able to march it into field goal range and get 3.
I thought that was a very poised, dare say classy sort of a drive. Backed up in the shadow of your own end zone, yet you come out of it and put points on the board. Well executed. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Here's the offense for Philadelphia. We were discussing it a little bit earlier when Carson Wentz came out for the first time, but over 400 yards of offense last week against Denver.
Yeah, and they were pretty balanced in doing it because Jay Ajayi, who they just acquired from the Miami Dolphins, they got him right into the lineup, didn't they? 77 yards and a touchdown. Only 8 carries to get that done. So their ability to run the ball, Wentz's ability to throw the ball, I'd hate to have to game plan for them on defense.
Here's Ajayi. And an alley to run. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
I gotta fix it in a minute.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee.
Huh?
5.
Are you gonna do it in a minute?
Derrick Henry now.
Are you gonna fix breakfast in a minute?
Well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space. Maybe
Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham able to use that strength and get him for a loss loss of 2. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Brett Kern now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This will be fielded at the 17. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, on that incompletion, let's discuss how Week 9 on Sunday, November 5th, there was a full moon, and there were some full moon happenings in the NFL, wasn't there?
There certainly were. And think about it this way. Blair Walsh, who was 16 for 17 in field goals when the game began against Washington, he missed 3 for Seattle in that game. Might have been the difference. Julio Jones.
Yeah, drop pass in the end zone that could have won the game.
When does Julio Jones drop passes, especially open as he was there? And how about 2 teams putting 51 points on the board? The Los Angeles Rams against the Giants. And, of course,
Philadelphia did it against Denver.
Denver, the #1 defense in the league.
Full moon. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big
ready.
body. Ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Come on, get this touchdown.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. Gets past one man, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They run for it with Ajayi. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jay Ajayi on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And guess what? That incompletion gives me a chance to ask you who your MVP is in the NFL right now. Who are you going with?
Well, there's so many different choices, right? Tom Brady.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Here's Brett Kern now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. And here now is spin. And another juke. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. All right, time for us now to discuss Alshon Jeffrey, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Foles. And his throw is incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
And that one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? He's not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended receiver, Taywan Taylor. And now it's 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Titans haven't played their best football and trail because of it. The Eagles have come in and looked good as the road team, and will just keep trying to play hard and maintain the lead going forward. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. 1st and 10 Ajayi is able to get clear of the defense. He gone as he sprints to the end zone. Titen took possession early in the first as they get out to a 7-0 lead. On the carry, it's the big bruiser, Derrick Henry. And this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. And he'll be tackled at their own 48-yard line. Eagles later on the drive. Ajayi is able to get away with the stiff arm, and he'll run it in from 52 yards out. Eagles go up by 11. We move late into the second. Jeffrey's got nobody around him on the catch, and he'll be tackled at the 21-yard line. Staying late in the half, they'll run it here with Jay Ajayi, and he'll score his third TD of the half. Eagles go up by 18. Still late stages of the second. Jeffrey's by himself here, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 33-yard line. Score stays the same, though, as they miss the field goal. That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Okay, bye,
That's
guys.
fielded in the end zone.
Bye, guys. So next video we're going to be doing is Titans versus Eagles. Bye.